Dear children, today we will study a new lesson of the second unit, The Pleasure of Rain. The Pleasure of Rain. Take page number 38. This story is the story of a farmer. This is the story of a farmer. His name was Lencho. What was his name? His name was Lencho, and he lives in the valley. Do you like to hear the story of Lencho, children? Yes, very good. Then come to the lesson. Take your textbook, page number 38. Listen, children. What is the title, children? Yes, The Pleasure of Rain. Listen, I will read for you. Listen very carefully. Do you talk to the rain, flowers, birds, and clouds? Here is the story of a man who talked to the rain. The house, the only one in the whole valley, sat on the crest of a low hill. From this height, one could see the river and the field of ripe corn dotted with flowers that always promise a good harvest. The only thing the earth needed was a downpour or at least a shower. Throughout the morning, Lencho had done nothing else but look at the sky towards the northeast. Now we are really going to get some rain, woman, he said. The woman who was preparing supper replied, Yes, God willing. During the meal, big drops of rain began to fall. Huge mountains of clouds could be seen approaching. The air was fresh and sweet. Lencho went out to have the pleasure of feeling the rain on his body. These aren't raindrops falling from the sky. They are like new coins. The big drops are tens and the little ones are fives. Children, read the lesson one time silently. Yes, okay. Listen, children. The pleasure of rain. Here we can see that Lencho is talking to the rain. Do you talk to the rain, flowers, birds, and clouds? Yes. Here is a story of a man who talked to the rain. The house, the only one in the whole valley, sat on the crest of a low hill. Here tells about the house of Lencho. I told you that it is the story of a farmer. His name was Lencho. And the house of Lencho, that house was the only one in the whole valley, and it was on the crest of a low hill. Crest of a low hill means low ഹില്ലിൻ്റെ മുകൾ വശത്ത്, അതായത് ചെറിയ കുന്നിൻ്റെ ഏറ്റവും മുകളിലായി ആ വാലിയിലുള്ള ഒരേ ഒരു വീടായിരുന്നു നമ്മുടെ ലെഞ്ചോയുടെ. The house, the only one in the whole valley, sat on the crest of a low hill. That house was on the crest of a low hill, and that house was the only one house in that valley. From this height, one could see the river and the field of ripe corn dotted with flowers that always promise a good harvest. And from that height, or from the house of Lencho, one could see the river and the field of ripe corn. One could see what one could see, the river and the field of ripe corn dotted with flowers. ആ മലയുടെ മുകളിൽ അവൻ്റെ ലെഞ്ചോയുടെ വീടിൻ്റെ അവിടെ മുകളിൽ നിന്ന് നോക്കിയാൽ കാണുന്ന കാഴ്ച ഇത് മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ. ദ റിവർ ആൻഡ് ദ ഫീൽഡ് ഓഫ് റൈപ്പ് കോൺ ഡോട്ടഡ് വിത്ത് ഫ്ലവേഴ്സ്. അതായത് റിവറും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഫ്ലവേഴ്സിനാൽ നിറഞ്ഞ വിളഞ്ഞു മൂത്തു പാകമായി നിൽക്കുന്ന ചോളവയലും മാത്രമാണ് കാണാൻ പറ്റുന്നത്. ആൻഡ് ഓൾസോ ദാറ്റ് കോൺ ഫീൽഡ് always promise a good harvest. Harvest means what, children? നല്ല വിളവെടുപ്പ്, നല്ല ഒരു കൊയ്ത്തിനെ സൂചിപ്പിക്കുന്ന ഒരു ഫീൽഡാണ് അവിടെ കാണാൻ പറ്റുക. അതായത് മൂത്ത് പാകമായി നന്നായി മൂത്ത് പഴുത്ത് നിൽക്കുന്ന നല്ല റൈപ്പ് കോൺഫീൽഡാണ് കാണാൻ പറ്റുന്നത്. The only thing the earth needed was a downpour or at least a shower. The only thing the earth needed was, ആ സമയത്ത് എർത്തിന് നീഡഡ് ആയിട്ട് only a downpour or at least a shower. Downpour means ശക്തിയായ മഴയോ ഒരു ചാറ്റൽ മഴയോ ആണ് ഇപ്പോൾ ഭൂമിക്ക് ആവശ്യമുള്ളൂ. Throughout the morning, Lenjo had done nothing else but look at the sky towards the northeast. Our Lenjo, throughout the morning, what was Lenjo doing? Lenjo had do nothing. He did not do anything towards the or throughout the morning. And he was watching the sky towards the northeast. He was watching the sky throughout the morning towards the northeast. അവൻ അങ്ങനെ രാവിലെ മുതൽ ഒന്നും ചെയ്യാതെ എങ്ങോട്ട് നോക്കി നിൽക്കുകയായിരുന്നു? he had done nothing. He did not do anything morning time throughout the morning. മോർണിംഗിൽ ഒന്നും അവൻ ചെയ്തില്ല. But look at the sky towards the northeast. What did he do? He was watching the sky towards the northeast. മഴ വരുന്നുണ്ടോ എന്ന്. He was watching the sky. The rain will come or not. It will rain or not. He was watching. Now we are really going to get some rain, woman, he said. And then he said to his wife that soon we will get a good rain. He said to his wife. Then what did his wife reply? Listen, children, next paragraph. The woman who was preparing supper replied, yes, God willing. What did she reply? What was she doing? She was preparing supper. She replied, yes, God willing. If God bless us, the rain will come soon, or we will get a good rain. His wife said, if God willing means that if God bless us, we will get a good rain. Next paragraph, look, children. During the meal, big drops of rain began to fall. What happened? Their meal time. During the meal time, the big drops of rain began to fall. The rain started to fall. Heavy rain started to fall. Huge mountains of clouds could be seen approaching. What did they see? The huge mountains of clouds could be seen approaching. They saw that the huge mountains of clouds in the sky. They could see huge mountains. വലിയ ഭീമാകാരമായ പർവ്വതം പോലുള്ള ക്ലൗഡ്സ് അവർക്ക് സ്കൈയിൽ നോക്കിയപ്പോൾ കാണാൻ പറ്റി. അപ്രോച്ചിങ് മീൻസ് അപ്രോച്ച് ചെയ്യുക എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ സമീപിക്കുക, അടുത്തേക്ക് വരുന്നതായി അവർക്ക് തോന്നി. ക്ലൗഡ്സ് ആകാശത്തിൽ ഉരുണ്ടുകൂടി കാർമേഘങ്ങൾ ഉരുണ്ടുകൂടുന്നതായിട്ട് അവർക്ക് കാണാൻ സാധിച്ചു. The air was fresh and sweet, and the air became very fresh and sweet. Lenjo went out to have the pleasure of feeling the rain on his body. And what did Lenjo do? He went out to have the pleasure of feeling the rain on his body. അവന് ആ മഴയെ ആസ്വദിക്കുന്നതിനായിട്ട് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മഴ നനയുന്നതിനായിട്ട് he went out to have the pleasure of rain. അതായത് മഴയുടെ പ്ലഷർ, മാധുര്യം നുകരുന്നതിനായിട്ട് അവൻ്റെ ബോഡിയെല്ലാം നനഞ്ഞ് മഴ നന്നായി നനയുന്നതിനായിട്ട് ലെഞ്ചോ came out, or he went out to have the pleasure of feeling the rain on his body. These are in raindrops falling from the sky. They are like new coins. And then what did he say? These are in raindrops. Lenjo remarked that he said that these are in raindrops from the sky. They are like new coins. The big drops are tens and the little ones are fives. Then Lenjo said that these are in raindrops. These they are like new coins. Lenjo said that these raindrops are like new coins, and the big drops are tens and the little ones are flies. Why did he say so? I think that he said that they are like new coins. And Lenjo said himself, these raindrops will help him to earn money. I think that why did he say so? I think that he know very well that these raindrops will help him to earn money. But how he will get a good crop with this rain. So he called the raindrops coins. Children, read the lesson one or two times and underline the difficult words and write and study. Then uh, 3 or 4 questions are here. Then try to find out the answer. How do you think Lencho knew that it was going to rain? എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ്? ഹൗ ഡു യു തിങ്ക് ദാറ്റ് ലെഞ്ചോ ന്യൂ ദാറ്റ് ഇറ്റ് വാസ് ഗോയിങ് ടു റെയിൻ? ലെഞ്ചോയ്ക്ക് എങ്ങനെയാണ് മനസ്സിലാക്കാൻ പറ്റിയത്? എങ്ങനെയാണ് അവൻ മനസ്സിലാക്കിയത്? ബിക്കോസ് ലെഞ്ചോ വാസ് വെയിറ്റിംഗ് ഫോർ ദ റെയിൻ, നോ? ആൻഡ് ലെഞ്ചോ ന്യൂ ദാറ്റ് ഇറ്റ് വാസ് ഗോയിങ് ടു റെയിൻ ബിക്കോസ് ത്രൂ ഔട്ട് ദ മോർണിംഗ് he was watching the sky, isn't it? Throughout the morning he was watching the sky, thus he knew that it was going to rain. Then throughout the morning Lenjo had done nothing. Was he lazy? What do you think? Was Lenjo lazy? No, he was not lazy, because he was not lazy. He was looking at the sky towards the northeast throughout the morning. His intense desire for falling the rain ഈസ് എക്സ്പ്രസ്ഡ് ഹിയർ. അവന് ലേസിയൊന്നും ആയിരുന്നില്ല. മഴ പെയ്യുമോ എന്നറിയാൻ അവൻ ആകാംക്ഷയോടെ രാവിലെ തൊട്ട് ആകാശത്തേക്ക് നോക്കിയിരിക്കുകയായിരുന്നു, മഴ കിട്ടുമോ എന്നറിയാൻ. അവൻ ലേസി ആയതുകൊണ്ടല്ല എന്നാണ് അതിൻ്റെ ആൻസർ. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ആൻസർ, യു ഫൈൻഡ് ഔട്ട് ദ ആൻസർ, നോ നീഡ് ടു സേ. ദെൻ നെക്സ്റ്റ് വൺ, ദ ബിഗ് ഡ്രോപ്സ് ആർ 10s and the little ones are 5s. What does Lenjo mean by this? What does Lenjo mean by this? Lenjo said himself that the big raindrops are 10s and little ones are 5s, because these he thought that these raindrops will help him to earn money. How with that rain he will get a good crop. So he called the raindrops as coins. Read and study, children. The next lesson I will take in next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.